We're here with Charlie Loesch, the director of the Santa Fe Century. Charlie, tell us about the Santa Fe Century. It's one of the oldest and most beautiful rides in the Southwest.
Yes, it is. Well, we've been doing it. This is the 29th year that the ride has been going on, and it is a great ride. We travel just out of town. The first 3 or 4 miles you're cruising in through town, and then you get out on Highway 14 where the scenery opens up. And it's a big open road and lots of blue sky. And it's really a really spectacular ride, cutting down through the village of Madrid and then up over Stagecoach Pass, which was the original stagecoach route heading north, all the way down into the old gold mining town of Golden. And then you cut across the mountains into the Great Plains and out onto Cedar Grove and into Stanley. And then you come across and you start climbing up and you drop down into the Galisteo Basin, which is probably one of my favorite parts of the ride, into the village of Galisteo. And from there you head up into El Dorado and then back into Santa Fe. It's a 103-mile loop, but it really is a wonderful ride.
We hear so much about Heartbreak Hill. Tell us about Heartbreak Hill.
Well, Heartbreak Hill has a gradient of about 14%. It is pretty steep. But the good part about it is it only runs a half a mile. And lots of people have no qualms about getting off their bikes and walking up it. Although there are a lot of hardcore riders that'll ride it also, yes. But it's only a short run. And it's well supported. We have people standing up on the top of the road monitoring traffic, and it really is. It's just a little blip on the ride. And of course, once you get up there, then you have a long downhill all the way to Cedar Grove, which sort of makes up for it.
You've ridden this Century many times. How have you seen it change?
How have I seen it change? I don't know that I have seen it change. The terrain out there and the traffic hasn't really increased too much over the years. And of course, Sunday morning is always a perfect time to do this because it's just very light. The traffic is light and there aren't too many people out there. And of course, it hasn't become popular. It isn't a populated area where we're running through. It's mostly very rural. So
there are several different courses that people can ride and choose from, several different lengths.
Yes, there's the 103-mile route that I've just described. And also then you have the 50-mile route, which goes from Highway 14 and then it turns at Highway 42. And it's been repaved in the last few years, so it's really a nice, smooth road. I have to say that when I've ridden it, I think I'm back in Europe at some point. It just rolls, the rolling hills, and coming down into the village of Galisteo is quite spectacular. And that's where it joins up with the 103-mile ride. Then the other ride for people that do, a lot of people with children that come and do it, they'll do the 20-mile ride, which just goes from here out to the rest stop in El Dorado and then back, which is a pretty flat, easy ride. But we try to accommodate everyone on this ride.
The Century has gotten so popular here. Where do your riders come from and what kind of riders do you see?
Well, I would say that we have riders from about at least 10 states. And this year, I know I saw some on the stats that there was a couple of people even from Europe were here doing it, or at least they used their addresses in Europe. But the majority of them come from New Mexico and from Colorado. I would say 40% of our riders come from the Denver, Colorado, Boulder, Denver to Colorado Springs area and they come down here because the weather's warmer in May. We're up north there; it's still a little wintry and they haven't really, the visit season hasn't really gotten underway. This is kind of the first major ride of the season. So that a lot of people are anxious to get their legs in gear and come down here and practice, so we see a lot of that.
Your partner here is the Christus St. Vincent Hospital.
Yes, the hospital does. We generate funds for the hospital, and the hospital provides us with the property here to run the event. They have a great place. On Sundays, it's a great place to park here. There's lots of open parking, and we've enjoyed our joint venture here with the hospital, and it's worked out very well for all concerned here. Yes.
We're at St. Vincent Hospital parking lot the day before the Century, kind of doing preparations, getting ready for tomorrow's big event.
Okay, thanks.
Then you go this side, whatever
Yeah, it's not quite the exactly, yeah. And then might be really good.
Yeah, that was the problem.
That's all you did? I'll have to look at it when I get back. I'm traveling like that.
I'd rather face it now than later. pensaba que iba a tardar menos, pero wow.
Nicely done. Yeah. All right. Good riding. Nicely done. Woohoo! Nicely done. Well met. Well met. Good riding.
Yeah.
Welcome to the finish line. Nice taper ride, yeah? All right, good. Welcome to the finish line. To the finish line. Welcome back. Hey, nice job. Hey, welcome back.
The way you smell so sweet.
A2, welcome to the finish line. Nice job. All right.